What up, guys? This is Everything Sports. I got a special guest today, Ulises Mercado. We're going to talk about NBA All-Star reaction and MLB. So today, Kobe was named a starter for the NBA All-Star team, and he got in front of James, which,
Stupid.
it's not that good. I mean, I know it's a fan-based thing, so, I'm not too mad. But it's not nothing to be like...
Popularity contest, basically.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's nothing to be super mad about, but it's just kind of like James having an MVP type of season. I mean, he's first in points per game. He's shooting 45% from the field. I mean, pretty good stats. Pretty good stats. Kobe shooting ninth with 37% from the field. So it's not. Kobe's having okay season. I mean, he's getting old, but and then now he just has a rotator cuff injury, and he looks like he's out for the season. So, I mean, Lakers just look like they're done. Of course, they're not doing good anyway, but...
It's like they suck.
I mean, who knows what their organization is going. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to make the playoffs for a couple years. But that's just NBA. But Curry, make a team, has the most. He beat LeBron James, which that shows how good Curry is and how Golden State has just progressively just gotten better and better, and how Curry's just getting out there. I mean, his name's out there. A lot more people will know about him. I mean, he's just having an awesome season, MVP type season. Right now my two competitors are James Harden and Stephen Curry. So, I mean, right now I'm going to have to go with Curry right now. Curry's doing a lot better than James is at the moment. I think he's just a little ahead, though. So, it's going to be close at the very end. But, so that was what I wanted to talk about, just mostly the All-Star stub of James Harden. And now we're going to talk about MLB preseason. And so, Mercado, if you want to take it away. So what I was thinking about, who is looking good in the NL?
Well, in the AL, after the big sign by Max Scherzer, man, they're a huge threat now. You got that killer rotation. You got Gio Gonzalez, power left-hander. You got Strasburg, power right-hander, power curveball. And then you got Scherzer, which is another dirty player. But the payroll for that was kind of huge. There's not really a good reputation with those types of deals with 7 years and all that. But as of right now, with this year that's going on, Nationals almost beat the Giants, which are the reigning champions. They were that close to beating them, and I feel like this go around they're gonna do a lot better with Harper and all the other good hitters that they have. So that's from the NL, and you got other teams too. I mean, the Giants are always gonna contend. They got the what's this guy's name, Aoki from the Royals from last year, pretty good defender. So you can never count out the Giants no matter what. And the Dodgers picked up a lot of expensive people, and and then another thing you got to worry about is the Padres. They got a killer outfielder now. They spent a lot of money this offseason. Well, they made a lot of trades with Matt Kemp and I forgot the other two, but it's looking pretty scary in the AL West and NL Central. You got the Cubs, which everyone's saying they're gonna win it. They're gonna win the division, which is kind of like a little too early to say that, but. I'd probably say it too if we signed Joe Madden. Yeah, it is Joe Madden, right? Yeah, Joe Madden, and you sign an ace like John Lester, and they're starting to get serious now. So they're not going to be playoff contenders, but they're still going to.
You think they make the playoffs?
No,
they're not going to make.
They're not going to make the playoffs, but they are contending. They give them a couple years. They're gonna start contending. They're gonna get more players, just like the Astros, which I also feel they will be getting a winning record this year with all the acquires that they're getting.
So Cubs, Astros fans, you got something to look forward to? You got some things to look forward to?
I mean, it's looking good. I mean, it's all part of the process, which is the main catchphrase for the Astros these past couple of years.
Astros need to get out of that process. It's been a long time.
I'd give it at least 2 more years. I mean, they're stacked right now with we got young guys as much as veterans, so it's like balancing out. So you got the leadership and the young guys, and I have a good feeling about these next 2 years, but. Going back to your question, NL, Nationals, and Dodgers, and of course the Giants are always big. And in the AL side, I'd say I'd say the Marlins, not the Marlins, the Mariners can't take that AL West because with a sign like Nelson Cruz, that's a huge bat, along with Robinson Cano. And
Man's always good.
Who better to keep the runs though than Felix Hernandez as your ace? So that's pretty scary itself.
The king, man.
The A's are not. I don't think they'll be as good a contenders as they were last year because that was probably the best roster you'll ever get.
Really? You think that's it for them?
I'd say
maybe at least for a while.
They'd probably still make the playoffs if the Marlins don't because that's just a heavy division with the Angels. You still got the Angels too, which have Mike Trout, but that's kind of a coin flip of who's going to win that division. And in NL Central, you can get the Tigers getting because they have probably the strongest offense in the whole league with Cespedes and JD, Kinsler, Miguel, Martinez.
All-star team,
basically. I mean, yeah. And then you got the rotation with David Price and Verlander, but they got to step up this year to make some noise and make it past the first round like they did last year. So, yeah, if I was to make a prediction for the World Series, it'd probably be maybe, as far as favorites, Nationals on the national side, and maybe the Angels or who knows, maybe the Royals can come back again and finish it this time. So
yeah, that was pretty spectacular to see.
Yeah.
Last year. So anyway, guys, that's all for today. Catch you guys later. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye.